have the yarn! Yes! Okay. Wait, is that Greg's? Hello fellow yarn lovers, welcome back to the craft room. So today we have been to Aldi. Actually, we've been to about 5 Aldis. Bits of disappointment, bits of happiness. I'm going to talk about it. I'm just going to show you, basically, just get straight into the footage of being in Aldi, and I'll basically voice over and talk about stuff. So yeah, like, I'm happy that Aldi has done yarn again, and I did make some purchases which I will show you in a hot minute. But let me just show you like us going around Aldi, and let's discuss the colours, because the colours were something to be discussed, and like the freaking pink one that I wanted. There's a pink purpley thingy one. It's this one basically. This is what I wanted, okay? Like, I really wanted this, to the point where I was like dreaming, like, what can I make with this? But no, it wasn't there. There was a delay. So let me show you the footage of being in Aldi, and then we'll have a little chat about it afterwards. So it's Saturday night, and I know I look like a right mess, but we'll come into Aldi. We're like looking to see if the yarn's been put out early, but I'm devastated it's not actually been put out. So it means I'm going to have to get up early and come in the morning. Okay, right, we got to Aldi. We're in the car park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously there are people waiting in a queue outside Aldi. I'll do like a quick 2 seconds because I don't want to film people. But yeah, there's people outside. The two women at the front, they look like they want the yarn. So we have found the yarn, and like that's pretty much all of the yarn. There is a fellow yarn lovers here. But yeah, like the colours are a little bit disappointing, but I'm going to have a dig. I'm going to like tell you the stats and stuff on the yarn. So I'll turn the camera around, we'll have a look at the stats. But like as far as colours go, like I thought, like I expected more Aldi, I really did. There's no cakes, but there is crochet hooks. There is knitting needles. So we've got some aluminium crochet hooks here. It is £3.50. So we've got those there, different sizes. It looks like it goes from a maybe, oh, it's actually quite small. Does it say the sizes on there? Kind of goes up to a 9, and I think it starts. Wait, what is that? What is that? It looks like a 2.5. So if you had like lace weight yarn and you were going to make some earrings, that little red hook might be good, but like my hands would not cope. We've got some knitting needles, but we all know I can't knit. But 8, 6, 5 and 4. Right, there's no cakes. Oh, there's no cakes. Let me zoom out a bit. So this one is cobalt blue, which is really nice. I've just put it into a scarf, which I'll show you at the end of the video. This one's gold. I bought 4 of these, which I will also show you in my haul. Let's see what other colours there were. There was, now the one below it looks like red, but it's actually shocking pink. So I'm just about to pick it up. So it's shocking pink. It is actually nice, but like it doesn't come across as shocking pink in real life. Then there was a lovely grey colour. I like this. It was like a silvery type grey. I didn't buy any, but it would be nice in a project. The next one is cream. I did get some of this. Again, I'll show you in the mini haul at the end of the video. Then I don't think there was any more colours. Oh, there was sea green. I got some of this. This is really nice. It's kind of like Stylecraft Aspen, but a bit more greeny. And then moving on to DK, this is grey. Now it doesn't look grey when you have it next to the chunky one. It looks more like a biscuit or a parchment colour, but it is what it is. Now this one, you'd think it was called lilac. It's actually pink, and I don't think it's very pinky at all, but I mean it's a nice colour. Then there was rust. I like this. This is autumny, and I think this would actually go with like the colour that I just had before, which is supposed to be grey. Digging around this, it says that it's sand. It's honestly, it's like a neon cream. Like when you put it against all the other colours, when you're trying to think of a project to do there and then, it just doesn't really fit with the other colours in the palette. And then there was this blue. This is a nice blue. It's like a sky-ish kind of blue. But again, not really fitting with a palette. I think that they could have had some kind of autumn palette. We had this bright orange, which I do love this colour. It's so good. But again, like all of these colours don't really go together. Like you would have to use them for separate projects unless you were looking for something to do. Oh, he's navy. That was nice. It was a nice navy blue. But like, yeah, like I just felt like none of the colours really would go in any kind of project together. You'd have to either do something one colour Oh, this is khaki. I love this green. This was really nice. But yeah, you would have to do something like with one or two of the colours, but you can't really use a lot of them together in a project because they don't really match up. This one's matcha. The matcha's nice. I didn't feel like it went with the khaki very well, and I was trying to kind of put things together because I thought maybe I could make like a gingham kind of stitch with them, but no. Anyway, moving on to the Arans, we've got white. I did find that the Arans had like just no variety whatsoever. We had this nickel grey kind of colour. And then there was like a plum colour. I did like this, and I think I'd probably make just something in this colour by itself with no other colours because it's a nice plum heathery type purple. I do like this cobalt, but I'm always drawn to blues, so that blue was nice. And then after that there was noir, which is just like the black colour, but like there's just no real variety with the Arans, and I feel like when you come into the winter months, like Arans are way more handy than DKs because you can make projects faster. So there's also a folding yarn basket, which is $6.99. You can put bits, bobs, other things. You can probably fit like 2 or 3 skeins in. Yeah, they're just kind of like a basic bag. There's no pockets on the inside or anything. There's no real pockets on the outside. Oh no, there is something. Oh, this is where you can put your knitting needles and your crochet hooks. Yeah, so it's like on the side of it. It doesn't have a handle. It's got like the things for a handle, but it doesn't have a handle unless I've picked up one that doesn't have one. But yeah, that's those. But I think I made a mess of the yarn, so like we have a haul. So this bag was actually really lightweight. It's the little project bag, which is $6.99, and there's no pockets inside it, but there is a place to put your knitting needles in there, or your crochet hooks, or all your bits and bobs. And I did wonder how many skeins of yarn you could actually fit inside it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of looks like I'm stealing at this point, 5, 6, so like 6-ish skeins of yarn into this bag, like at a push. But yeah, I'm going to empty them out so I don't look like I'm stealing, but very lightweight, and to be honest probably something you can get a little bit cheaper on Shein, but I mean if you want it with its biddy pattern, you know, go for it. This is my haul. So £1.29 a ball. So let's dig in. I got 4 of these. It's basically all the same stuff. I got all the same stuff. So it's chunky. Like I said before, it's 50 meters, it's 100 grams. It says perfect for knitting projects. I will not be knitting with this. I think if you've seen my turkey vlog or my turkey haul, for some reason the turkey haul did better than the vlog, you'll have seen that I bought chunky yarns to make a pizza blanket with. And this is pretty much exactly the same stuff with a different colour. So I've got 4 of these. They're all kind of jumbled around in here because I just kind of threw them in the trolley. But I just figured that the cheese on my pizza blanket that I'm going to tutorial for you, which will be coming out like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I need to make it, okay? It'll come, don't worry. So yeah, I figured I could like make the cheese look all different colours if I use different shades of yellow. So I got 4 of these. I got 2 of these. I'm going to make myself a chunky scarf because I don't have like a seriously chunky scarf. So this is the cream colour, and I also got some of the, this is called navy. Now the navy and the cobalt, like the cobalt DK or the cobalt Aran or something, this is cobalt. This colour is more cobalt and the cobalt was more navy, but yeah. So I got those there, and then my final colour, like it's basically just loads more balls of these. I got 2 of each. So I got this is the sea green. It's basically turquoise. Like if I grab, it's basically just a bit of a darker version of the Stylecraft Aspen, like one of my favourite colours. It's like so similar. This one is a teensy bit more green, but it's basically like aspen. So I'll put that back in a second. But yeah, so I'm going to make myself a striped chunky scarf out of these. I'm going to see if I can do it, like to get it into this video, but if not, it'll be on my TikTok. Made my scarf. Only took 2 hours. So let's talk about what was missing from Aldi. So there was supposed to be a yarn bowl, there was supposed to be macrame yarn, there was supposed to be the rainbow / like ombre yarn, and I'm sure there was supposed to be something else. Like I just felt like, why didn't they just push back like the release date of the yarn? Was it just that they had too much yarn and they couldn't like hold it, so they had to get rid of it? Or I don't know, but like it just seemed a little bit disappointing that they just had like this offering. Like I just felt a little bit underwhelmed when I went in, and yeah, and I said to other half, like, I never normally ask you, oh, what do you think I should make? I normally am just bursting with ideas, but yeah, I just feel like the colour palette could have been like a little bit more autumnal, and just a bit more like, if you wanted to pick up like 5 colours of it, then you could, and they would like kind of fit together, if you know what I mean. And then, because I think they had it a bit more put together in the spring summer, because the spring summer colours, you could have made stuff, but like, yeah. So with these, I mean, I will make a chunky scarf, and I'm going to make it stripy, and fingers crossed, like, it looks nice and it'll actually, you know, be wearable. I can wear it with my big blue coat. But and the pizza blanket, like, I'm not mad at this, because that I can just use for the pizza blanket. But yeah, if you're going into a yarn shop, normally you'd be like, I know Aldi's not a yarn shop, but like, if you go into Aldi, like, usually I can feel inspired when they have like their drop. But maybe it was like the lack of the ombre yarns, the lack of like the rainbow yarns, that just made me feel a bit underwhelmed by it, because I was really looking forward to my princess yarn, I called it. But yeah, so, and anyway, right, so other news, Lidl are having a yarn event as well, but it's just sock yarn. So on the grapevine, and I'll just show you because I googled it as well, Lidl will be having their mini yarn event. They're just doing sock yarn apparently. There's a few pictures, I'll just kind of float them around up here. So yeah, I'm going to go and get some sock yarn. I've never really worked with sock yarn. I mean, I do have some thin yarns, but I've never worked with them really. But yeah, I'll go and get some of that on the 29th of September. If you are looking for sock yarn to make like socks and stuff for people for Christmas, then, you know, you could go and try it as well. But I will be like buying some and vlogging it. Obviously not all the colours, but yeah, I'll get some. So yeah, that's it from me for this one. This tutorial for making any striped cardigan will be up very shortly. I will be giving you London part 2, because yes, there's still loads of yarn footage left over from London. I need to give you my Scotland vlog, because we've like obviously filmed all of Scotland. And I've got a gingham cardigan that I'm going to do as well. So I don't know if you watch me on TikTok or if you've seen my shorts. I've not been posting very much on there just because I've been back at work. But I did upload like a gingham thing, so there will be a gingham cardigan tutorial coming up. And I fancy making a gingham scarf. And I was literally looking at this Aldi yarn to get colours to match up for the gingham scarf, but just didn't happen. But yeah, so that's what's going to come from me. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye!